pray in India because they see attack. I pray just so. Amen.
Now moving on, a news alert coming in. 4 Pakistani terrorists have been killed by Indian security forces in the Union territory of Jammu and Kashmir. Now, according to initial reports, a gun battle started near the toll plaza in the banned area of Nagrota near Jammu. This after the vehicle in which the terrorists were travelling was intercepted by the Jammu and Kashmir police this morning. The terrorists then opened fire at Indian forces and lobbed a grenade. All 4 Pakistani terrorists were killed by the Indian forces in the resulting gunfight. 2 personnel of the Special Operations Group were also injured in this operation. The injured have been identified as a 32-year-old Kuldeep Raj of Akhnur and 40-year-old Mohammed Ishaq Malik of Neel Qasim Banihal Ramban, and they have been admitted into the GMC Jammu with injuries on their neck, and the condition is said to be stable. Now, all traffic movement was stopped after the initial terrorist attack, and according to Jammu and Kashmir police, all the terrorists had freshly infiltrated into India's Samba sector from Pakistan-occupied Kashmir.
पिछले कुछ दिन से पाकिस्तान बहुत ट्राई कर रहा है इन्फिल्ट्रेशन कराने के लिए और इलेक्शन जो होने वाला है जिसकी तैयारी चल रही है ऑलरेडी डिस्टर्ब करने के लिए। इस कॉन्टेस्ट में जम्मू पुलिस सिक्योरिटी फोर्स ने मिलकर बहुत सारा काम वहां पर किया है। चारों जो पाकिस्तानी को न्यूट्रलाइज कर दिया गया और उनका मनसा इधर है कश्मीर में आके इलेक्शन में डिस्टर्ब करना था।
तो किस तरह आपने इलेक्शन की बात की है? तो
इलेक्शन पूरी हम लोग तैयारी कर रही है। जेएनके पुलिस सिक्योरिटी फोर्स के साथ पूरी तैयार है। हम लोग कैंडिडेट को सिक्योरिटी प्रोवाइड कर रहे हैं। कल से कैंडिडेट लोग अपने फील्ड में जाके कैंपेनिंग करना शुरू कर दिया है। कोई डरने की बात नहीं है।
This incident comes at a crucial time for Jammu and Kashmir, which is holding its first elections since the abrogation of Article 370. The DDC polls are to begin from the 28th of November. Our correspondent, Ishan Wani, joins us live from Srinagar. Good evening to you, Ishan. Now, in this incident this morning, 4 terrorists were killed. We believe that the terrorists had opened fire at Indian forces. Take us through the latest details that you have for us.
Absolutely right, Alison. It was in the morning when security forces intercepted this truck which was laden with goods and actually rice and was moving towards Kashmir Valley from Jammu. It seems like the group had recently infiltrated into Jammu from the Samba sector, which is the international border, and then in the wee hours or late at night yesterday they infiltrated, and today morning they were being transported. It may be through their handlers or OGW network. They were being transported to the Kashmir Valley, and security forces believe that they were in a bid to carry out something big in Kashmir Valley, given the amount of ammunition that has been recovered from them, which includes 11 AK-47 rifles, detonators, wireless sets. RDX has also been recovered, actually. Now, NIA team has also visited the spot and have assessed the situation. We have seen in the past that several cases like these have been handed over to the NIA for further investigation. Generally, the NIA has figured out that there is a particular modus operandi wherein the militants try to infiltrate at night or in the morning, take advantage of the high grass and density there of the cover, and then they try to come into the Kashmir Valley through being transported through trucks, which are usually difficult to check for the security agencies. And it seems like the similar pattern was here, but it's very unlikely that NIA will take over this case. But one has to wait and watch whether the NIA will investigate this particular case. Now, security forces have claimed to have actually recovered a lot of substance, including RDX. When we talk about several incidents in the past, we also have to see when Pulwama attack unfolded, and NIA in its charge sheet said that similar fashion, in a similar manner, the RDX which was used for carry out Pulwama attack in 2019 when the bus which was carrying CRPF men was rammed by a vehicle and it exploded, in which we saw 40 CRPF Jawans losing their life. And it seems that RDX was being transported in a similar fashion to the Kashmir Valley. It will be further course of investigation that what really transpired and what action they were planning in the Kashmir Valley. One has to wait and watch for the police to conclude their investigation and see if NIA takes over this particular case as well.
Ishan, thank you very much for bringing us all the latest there, and of course he will be keeping us up to date with all the details on the developing story.